What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kramer, and in this video, I want to share 3 different ways to find really good real estate deals that you may not have heard of before. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so these 3 strategies are strategies I've personally used to find really good real estate deals, and this works in any market across the United States. So the first strategy is finding listings that don't have pictures. Now, it almost sounds counterintuitive, especially if you're an out-of-state investor like myself, but I found really good deals for properties that are listed without photos. Now, when people hear of, oh, the listing didn't have photos, the first thing that people think of is, oh, it must be so bad on the inside that the realtor just decided not to take pictures. And sometimes that's true. That's happened to me before, where I've seen properties listed online, my realtor goes to check it out, and it is an absolute wreck on the inside. Not to say that that still can't be a good deal because you could fix it up and make it beautiful, but the deals that I found that don't have pictures have actually been perfect on the inside. And the reason why there's no interior picture is because there's tenants at the property. So the real estate agent just was either too lazy or just decided not to schedule time to go in each unit or to go into the house to take pictures of that unit. So they just decided to list it with no pictures and just an exterior photo. And that turns away a majority of buyers who completely overlook it. This is exactly what happened with the triplex that I bought. It didn't have any pictures, and it was strictly because the real estate agent didn't want to coordinate time with the tenants to take photos. And the property was as close to perfect as you can be on the inside. My expectations were here, and in reality, the property was like all the way up here. So that's one great way to find deals in any market. The second way that I've been able to find really good deals is by spotting a rookie realtor. So this is actually a situation that I'm going through right this second. My realtor is actually at a property doing a property tour for me, and I think it's going to go really well. So here's the situation. Property was just listed for sale yesterday. And this one also happened to have no pictures as well, which is kind of funny. But I called up the listing agent and just to kind of get a feel for the situation on the property. And this realtor is listing it for a family member. Now, this family member moved out of this property 9 months ago. And the agent, who's also family, she lives about an hour away. So she knows nothing about the market. Her full-time job isn't a real estate agent. She just happens to have her license. Because of that, she listed this property way below the value of what it's really worth. And on top of it, there's no pictures of the property. And when I asked her, why aren't there any pictures? She told me it's because she actually drove an hour there. She took pictures with her camera, went home, went to go upload the pictures to her computer, and realized that she didn't have her SD card or whatever it's called. So she's not going to go out until next week to take these photos. So because of the fact that she's a rookie realtor, that's what I'm going to say. It's just the truth. And she doesn't really know what she's doing. She underpriced the property and isn't advertising it well. But again, since I know how to spot these things, my realtor went out there the next day. She's out there right now. And I'm hoping that it is as clean on the inside as I'm thinking. All right. And now the third way to find great real estate deals on market is number one, is a combination of a couple things. So the first part of the combination is properties that are listed on the market for more than 60 days. The second option are properties that were under contract but fell out of contract. And then the third option is properties that have had price decreases. Now, the reason why I put all these things together is because what this shows you is these sellers are motivated. And when there's motivation, they're usually willing to budge on the price. So that's why I like to filter on either Redfin or Zillow, look for properties that have been on the market for more than 45, 60 days, and call up the realtor, see if the person's in a rush to sell. Sometimes you get to a point where you're like, man, it's already been 60 days. I can't take this any longer. I'm just ready to get rid of this. And I've actually been on the other end of that. When I first started my real estate journey, I actually bought a house, cleaned it up, and literally like a week or two later, I listed it on the market for sale. So I got it under contract to sell. So I was, again, the owner of the property. Someone gave us an offer to buy it. We accepted the offer. They were doing their due diligence. And then about a week or two later, they backed out of the deal. And I was like, oh, geez. Then about a week or two later, back under contract. Then they backed out again. So I actually fit the mold of a couple of these. It was on the market for more than 60 days. We already lowered the price and it was back on market literally twice. So we got to a point mentally where I literally could not take it anymore. And I was like, if anyone offers me above what I bought it for and I can just make a little bit of money, I'm totally good with it. And that's what we ended up doing. We sold it a lot less than what we initially asked for, but I didn't even care at that point because it was such a headache for me. So since I've been in that situation, I know the same could be true on the flip side. When you're looking to buy properties and the properties have been on the market for a while, or they decrease their price, or it's back on market, If you find the right property with an owner who's fed up, you can get a really good deal on the property. So I hope you guys got value out of this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.